sit here all alone in this empty apartment, the place where our relationship started. Thoughts of you come flooding back into my head. I see us on the sofa, your head on my chest, my arm wrapped around your body as we both laid there together watching movies. That's when I first asked you, how would you feel if we took it to the next step? What would be the deal? You lifted your head, looked me straight in my eyes. I remember feeling like the world's luckiest guy. Said you'd love to, then we shared our first kiss. I remember that feeling, it was so euphoric. That night was when it all became official. From then on we'd both be known as a couple. Always imagined that we'd be inseparable. You made me feel like my life was so valuable. I guess like all good things it had to end sometime. It was silly of me to think you'd always be mine. It's hard for me to pretend as though I never cared, especially after all the good times we shared. I'd just be lying to myself on our relationship if now I started saying that we lacked happiness. We both know the truth of the matter really is, you wanted to depart, you no longer wanted this. Here was me thinking that we were in love, but you were always yearning another one's touch. It took a while before I could clearly see that you and I were never meant to be. Here was me thinking that we were in love, but you were always yearning another one's touch. It took a while before I could clearly see that you and I were never meant to be. Your words broke my heart cause you said them so easily. You even had the nerve to try to make me believe your lies that you kept rolling out one by one, as though it would change what you had just done. Well, you're wrong, cause it's too late for excuses now. You're just like a ship that's slowly sinking down, unable to cope with the weight of your own lies. What you did hurt, baby girl, and it severed these ties. Never thought or believed that you'd find another guy, especially after you said that I was your type. Should've listened to my gut that something wasn't right as you left for that party, dressed to the nines. We fought for a few days but we overcame them, or at least that's what I thought until we were there again. Way sooner than I had imagined was possible. It became clear that the cycles would be unstoppable. Those cycles began to repeat too frequently, to the point everything we had felt unhealthy. My mind replays it all as I walk to the bedroom. A feeling overcomes me like I would be dead soon. That was the moment you chose to come clean, confessed how you met him and how you wanted to leave. I really didn't know what to do. I remember just freezing, being unable to move. I had my suspicions but you denied everything, and now you're telling me how you're in love with this kid. That was the moment you opened up the suitcase, packed all your things, your last time in this place. I guess the truth is it was a blessing in disguise, and realistically I should be thanking this guy, because this ring on your finger I was about to slide. Instead I find my pocket and slip it back inside. Here was me thinking that we were in love, but you were always yearning another one's touch. It took a while before I could clearly see that you and I were never meant to be. Here was me thinking that we were in love, but you were always yearning another one's touch. It took a while before I could clearly see that you and I were never meant to be.